Hello guys, in this short video I want to kind of expand on a tweet by Muhammad about tell don't ask principle. So here's the example in the tweet. I will try to zoom that in. So for example, have you done something like this in your code base? For example, in controller or wherever you have some check, if less than this or less than that. And that pair of conditions could be instead a method inside of the lesson object, the lesson model. And this is exactly what that example is about. So first, it groups the conditions into one method, which helps with DRY principle, don't repeat yourself if you need that condition elsewhere. So it's then in one place in the model. So if that changes, you need to change it only once here. But also additional value, additional benefit is in the naming of the model. Then it's more readable for whoever is opening that controller. They need to know what that condition does, not how it does it. If they need to know how it is implemented, they would click the IDE and get inside and see here. And this principle tell don't ask is outside of Laravel or PHP. It's old and you can just Google that, and for example this first search result says that objects should be responsible for their own data. This is kind of another way to explain the same example of controller should not know what is the condition. Controller should call that condition method. And you can find articles on that from 2013, for example, by Martin Fowler explaining the same thing. But also I want to show our own example from our own code on Laravel Daily. This repository is private, so I don't really show that in public that much, but see this method in the user model has active subscription. This is called in many places all over the project. For example, here you can see on the right hand side references, and there are many more throughout the same project. And if it's called, for example, in the controller, all controller needs to know is, does the user have active subscription? How that subscription is defined is irrelevant from controller point of view. And also it's kind of a few levels deep. So active subscription could be lifetime member, subscribed, on active trial, or admin. In the case of admin, it's simple, just is admin in the database, but those three are also methods. In this case, those methods are deeper in a trait of billable, partially powered by Laravel Spark, so I will not show that inside code, but you get the idea. If you have some condition check on the model, usually it's in the model in Laravel case. If you have condition check, especially if you have a few checks with and or condition, it may be beneficial to create a specific method for that in the model. Do you have similar examples of specifically eloquent models having those methods? Let's share them in the comments below. And if you want to get deeper into eloquent, I have a separate course. One of my most popular courses is called Eloquent Expert Level, where I talk a lot about eloquent features, not just methods like in this video, so you can browse around the table of contents and see for yourself, and I will link that course in the description below. By purchasing the courses from Laravel Daily membership, you're supporting this YouTube channel, so I get extra motivation to deliver free content here on YouTube daily on Laravel Daily channel. That's it for this time, and see you guys in other videos.